All right, tonight we are live once again, Prime Parents, episode 6, season 3. And we'll bring you the story behind one of the most physically dominating young offensive linemen that we have on the Colorado Buffaloes. Of course, that is Big Chauncey Gooden out of Nashville, Tennessee. Highly sought out prospect. Of course, ranked across the board from ESPN to 247 Sports to Rivals to On 3. One of the top interior offensive linemen in the state. Played under some greats, Trent Differ, Kevin Mawai, in high school, two-time state champion, all-state guy, listed as an alpha dog. But tonight, we're going to sit down with the man who helped shape that journey. That's his father. Let's welcome Mr. Tim Gooden. I'm sorry. Let me get it right. Mr. Tim Patton. And he's going to tell the story behind Mr. Chauncey Gooden, the work, the sacrifice, discipline, and everything else. Let's welcome him with a good call.
How everybody doing?
Hey, man, we live and direct.
No, for sure. Happy to be here.
We appreciate you joining us. We got Uncle Neely with us, co-hosting right now, live from Boulder. You guys both in Boulder right now, right?
Yeah, that's crazy. How you doing, Unc?
Good, doing good, brother Tim. How you making it?
I'm making it, man.
Man, we got folks checking in. We got Fort Worth, Texas in the house. Y'all know what to do when you come in for Prime Parents. Let us know you're watching from, because we want to know the reach and let our guests know the reach and everybody watching them, because he's straight out of Nash Vegas. And he's in Boulder, but we got people all over the world watching. Hey, Coach Tim, before we get into it, man, in that introduction, did you see how that word interior just grabbed Chico by the throat?
Yeah. I caught that.
Big words.
Interior is a big word now.
It was to you just then.
Or make it sound like one. Hey, man, y'all know. Hey, we live and direct right here on the Prime Parents. Hey, make sure y'all let us know where y'all checking in from. We gonna get it out. If y'all put Maryland in there,
Pago.
You got American Samoa up in here.
New Jersey, Maryland, Baltimore, Tennessee, Montgomery, Alabama, Norcross, Georgia. Let's get it.
Yeah, man. Roswell, Georgia in the building. Let's get on talking about it.
That reach long.
Yeah. You got any shout outs you want to give before we get started?
Now just back to my family at home, my church family. I know they probably gonna tune in. My family, my sisters, everybody back home in Nashville. Nashville, stand up.
For sure, man. For sure. So hey, you got a big fella on your hands, man.
I do.
Has he always been big?
Yeah, man. Ever since he was little, man, he was never just little. They always called him Big Chauncey. You feel what I'm saying? So I have family in South Carolina, and when we go up there and visit, that's my big guy. When we go up there and visit, man, that's what they always say. When he was like 4, maybe even 3, they used to ask him his name. He said, "My name Chauncey, and I'm big." That's what he always used to say, man. That's my guy, man. I always been a big dude, you know what I'm saying, kind-hearted, you know what I'm saying, big gentle giant, but he'll get there now. He'll get there.
Yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to make sure I discuss with you tonight. I got the pleasure of, sitting near him in team meetings on the O-line row, and then you go from that to the unit, his offensive line room, and then to the practice field. And it's like somewhere in that process, I don't know if it's the elevator, the turf, or what, but he changes. Like he is the most kind teddy bear dude in the room. But once they get out on that field, he is at your throat like Interior was on Chico. Like it is relentless.
He ain't gonna let that go, Chico.
No, it's all right. I'm gonna let him hold on to it, because I could have went somewhere else with that, talk about throats. You know what I mean? But anyway,
where does that come from?
Yeah.
When he was young, like Chauncey's always just been a very nice and cool dude. Like never met a stranger. He's always been outgoing. When he first started playing football, I used to always tell him, because that kind of used to generate on the field at first, because if he knew the little boy, he wouldn't go as hard. And I was telling him that you got to have that switch. Like, you feel what I'm saying? I instilled that in him early. Like, the switch that you have to have is like when you get on the field, there's no more friends. Y'all can shake hands, dap it up, call each other, and be besties right after. But soon as you hit that, soon as that clock kick, I mean that kickoff first come and that clock start, hey, ain't no more friends. Everything you are out there to dominate. You are out there to dominate, and I still feel like he plays like it to this day.
Absolutely.
Well, when did that love first start in football? Did you kind of foster that? Did you put a football in his crib or anything of that nature?
Yeah, his mom, like me, of course, but his mom was really the one who I think she just sensed it, like he was gonna play football. He was gonna play football. I'm talking about we have baby pictures, him football, like everything about him was football. Like he didn't watch a lot of cartoons. He would watch football, like on YouTube. His first thing looking up on YouTube was like football. He got into that early. I'm talking about like 5, 6. Just used to walk around with a little tablet and just look at football, man. So it was just like in him. Like when he was young, he used to just run and tackle his stuffed animals, tackle me, tackle mom. It was just inbred in him, man.
Well, what all positions did he play growing up or get exposed to?
Well, he played, of course, lineman. He played everything across the line. He played defense was really his bag. Before he got to Lipscomb Academy, defense was really his thing. He was really good defensive tackle, interior. He always had quick feet. Used his hands all right, but he was a load. You feel what I'm saying? So his jump, his first step is very, very decent. So that's kind of what we were going towards because he loved to play defense. But then we got to Lipscomb Academy his 8th grade year. And by 9th grade, Trent pulled me to the side. Trent Dilfer pulled me to the side. And he was like, listen, I know you want him to play defense. And I do believe that even as a defensive lineman, he would still make it. But if you let me turn this guy into a offensive guard, I promise you that as long as he does his part, he got a really, really, really good road ahead of him. He said, I'm talking like, if he does what he's supposed to do, I'm talking like, hey, 10 years.
Yeah.
Maybe a couple of all pros. He said he's seen that. And at first, Trent's been there. And like I said, I'm a hands-on dad. So every step of the way, I was volunteer coaching. I was head coach at one point, assistant coach. So I've always been there to, coach him. And I used to be, he's my boy. And I know he's good, but everybody telling me good. So I used to be the one that tell him hey, you was off on this play. Hey, you was this on this play. But I also encouraged him too, though. I made sure I did that as well.
Because we got to do one thing real quick now, particularly for the chat out there in the worldwide audience.
For sure.
We just can't go past 95 miles an hour on the name Trent Dilfer. Now we got to slow down a little bit.
Okay.
We got to talk about that relationship. Let's explore that some, how that relationship developed.
Okay, so I met Trent. Chauncey's buzz has started getting real heavy. As like private schools started coming, asking about him, and hearing whispers, hey, where's he gonna go? This, that, and the other. And at the time, Lipscomb Academy, they wasn't like they were. They wasn't like they were when Chauncey was there. It was like Ainsworth was like one of the top schools. Brentwood Academy was like one of the top schools in Tennessee in the private school district. And then Trent got there, and me and my wife, we seen Trent on ESPN. I'm an ESPN guy, so used to see Trent on ESPN like every couple of days, and he was still commentating. I'm like, the type of exposure you're gonna get if you go to Lipscomb Academy is gonna be different. You feel what I'm saying? Not to mention that this man don't want a Super Bowl. This man know football. So we went in, we end up choosing Lipscomb Academy, and the rest is kind of history, man. Trent Dilfer, he was holding a camp, and Devin Devin, one of the coaches that he had under him at that time, had came to DuPont, or the school Chauncey was going to, and that's how I got introduced to him. Devin brought me to the camp, and he seen Chauncey, and he was like, "Hey, can he do?" I said, "He can do everything. You know, whatever you need him to do, he can do, and he's a quick learner, and he don't mind learning. He ain't no crybaby. We ain't raised no crybaby. We ain't raised no powder. You know, so he gonna earn his too. So,
Well,
you
that's
know,
a Super Bowl winning quarterback. What about the
for
Hall of
sure.
Famer he was working with, Kevin Mawai?
You know, me and Kevin Mawai, I can't take nothing away from Kevin Mawai's greatness. And I know Kevin Mawai also, he's a very trying to think of a good way to put this. Um, he liked doing things his way. So when he got there, I just don't think they kind of meshed. I don't think he meshed with the kids well. I know he was coaching adults and coaching college players, and I think he was pretty good at that. But when he got to the high school level, I don't know if you still have to understand that these are still kids, and I think that didn't translate well. So I think I'm gonna just leave that one at that one. I'm gonna be
Okay.
I'm gonna leave that one at that one.
That's important from like a parent standpoint.
For
Chico's a
sure.
parent, I'm a parent, you know, because
Sure.
you have to have, it's one thing to have a child and the child being yours and he's coachable, but it's a whole nother thing if the coaching philosophy or style of a coach just doesn't mesh well, you know,
Yeah, for
and
sure.
that happens. And so, like, you look where Chauncey is now, you got a Hall of Famer head coach, and he
Yeah.
has 3 people in his offensive line room pouring into him. And,
For
you know,
sure.
you can gravitate directionally which way you need to pull from. How has that process been forming and having these coaches and their experience here?
Yeah.
Man, that's been everything. That's really one of the main reasons we chose here. It's the atmosphere. I mean, you got to think we're 1,000 miles away, man.
Yeah.
Like, and that's, he a big guy, but that's still my baby boy. So, we had to put him in a situation where we were comfortable with him being away from us that far. And when we came here and seen how Prime was running everything and got to know the coaches and like I said, let me rewind you back a little bit. We even visited Jackson State when we was going on. Chauncey had 55 scholarship offers. So we visited a lot of places, but we've always been on Prime. Like Prime is one of my favorite players of all time. You know, that's a whole nother situation. But when he was at Jackson State, the culture that he was bringing, I'm big on culture. I'm big on seeing, letting somebody show you how to win. You know, you feel what I'm saying? He's been there. He's been at the top level. So what you can learn from him, you can't learn from somebody who hasn't been there, who hasn't played at the highest level. So, and that's just not even just the physical attributes of it, it's just the mental. Like he's been through everything, real life stuff. And that was big for us. So when we came here and we seen how the atmosphere was, we seen the love, we seen him pouring into kids that wasn't his own. Man, we were sold. You feel me? We had visited a lot of places. This felt like home. We felt comfortable leaving him here. And his mom is like she's a mama bear. She is not going to leave her son anywhere she doesn't feel comfortable leaving him. So when we came up here, that's the first time I felt her like, he gonna be okay up here. He gonna be all right. So, that was a good attest on that.
Yeah.
And I'm sure that all the video footage, from Uncle Neely, Well Off, and Darius really helps, keep you guys
Sure.
informed and help. How was that?
Man, that's the best thing. That's how I pretty much stay informed because I drive trucks. Well, I drive box trucks. So I used to be over the road, but now I'm back local. So I get to see it. I get to keep up with him. You know what I'm saying? Keep up with his progress by seeing it. Okay, I look at him, I see him right there. Okay, I see him do this play. I see him do that play. Okay, I'm looking at his feet there. His weight look like it done got down. I'm just getting to check him out. You can talk to your child and they're gonna tell you everything's good, whether it is or it isn't. So me actually getting to see that, hey, that's a beautiful thing.
Yeah,
I'm appreciative of that for
and
sure.
you see how his personality is, popping out on camera and things of that nature. You know, it shows you that he's comfortable and he's at home now, so to speak.
Definitely.
Man, I can't even count all them plates right there you just lifted.
Man, that's crazy.
It was a lot. It was a lot. It's my guy, man. That's my guy, man. He makes me proud every day, man. It's proud to be his pops. You feel what I'm saying?
Well,
definitely be proud. That
what
play
about
right there went viral.
When you saw that clip, Coach Tim, what'd you think?
Oh no, he called me, right? So I just got it from the gym. I left the gym, and his mama, he called it. His mom, he said, "Pop's there," and I'm like, "Yeah." He like, going well off right now. He said, "I ain't gonna tell you what happened. Just know you gonna be happy." He said, "Just know you gonna be happy. You gonna be proud." Then call me back. So I went on there. And it was the first thing on there. So, he showed him pancaking him. But he said, you got to go look at the whole thing because I threw up right before that play. Like, if you go look at the whole clip right before that play, I'm talking about they lined up. Right before they lined up for that exact play, he threw up.
Yeah.
And the guy said, the guy he pancake said, get him up out of here. He ain't ready. And that's why he said, who? That's what made that who come out. That came from within.
Okay.
Yeah, for sure.
Man. Well, it's great to see that competition out there. That's the main thing. You got a lot of competition out there playing. You excited about this season?
Man, I am. I'm excited about the energy. Like the energy is lovely out there. You see what I'm saying? I just want to make sure we get there healthy. But the energy out there is beautiful. That's football. Like that type of energy, that type of physicality, is taking it back, and it feel like they want it, So
yeah. Was there ever a time you felt like you had to, maybe through some adversity or something, you had to push him a little bit more?
Oh yeah, for sure. Several times. Life be lifing. We do that. You know what I'm saying? But he got praying parents. Definitely got a praying grandmother. He got a praying mama gonna pray about everything. If he can't find a shoe right now, she gonna say, "Hey, Lord, please, Jesus, help me find this shoe." So I'm telling you. So he gets prayed for. He's the whole church family does it. My whole family does it. Her whole family does it. So that's big on everything that helps him get through that. And then just conversations. He can talk to us. Like, we have a rule, like, don't hide nothing from us. We don't want gonna help you.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying? You ain't gotta ever hide nothing from us. We gonna work through it. We gonna help you. Ain't no shame in this household. You see what I'm saying? We finna make sure that we get through this as a family. So let it out. Let us know.
You talked about that transition of how comfortable, easy it was to leave him here in Boulder because you got to see what the vibe was, and then you mentioned from Chico's question about the extra bonus of all the video content you get to see. One of the things that Coach Prime has stressed in his hiring practice is he's not going to hire a coach that's not also a good dad, because you can't take care of these kids, you can't take care of your own. What for you as a father to not only see a head coach have that as a philosophy, but actually execute it and hold people accountable?
Man, security? Like, you feel what I'm saying? Just think, like, no matter what, you always, if your child is not visibly, and like you said, Chauncey a big guy, but he's 18 years old. They done had him for 2 years. So when he was there, he was 17. When he first came, he was 17 years old. So he's only 18. We worried about him, not even just on the football field, like moving around, you got your own car, you got, just first time dad ain't there. So, I feel extra secure because I can pull up anywhere if you're at home, if anything is going on. Now I can't. There ain't no pull-up situation. It's going to take me 2.5 hours minimum to get there. You feel what I'm saying? So that's minimal. So, with that being said, him hiring guys who are great fathers is like the best security a man can have. That's really like one of the biggest things. My wife, that she loves that. She sees it. Like when we talk to y'all, when we interact with any coach, you see it, and it ain't a facade. We see through that type of thing. You feel what I'm saying? Like when somebody's just doing it for the camera or doing it when you ain't there, your child gonna let you know. So you'll see that. You see what I'm saying? It's real. It felt real, and us being here for almost this is going on our second year. We see that it is real because it's the same. You feel what I'm saying? Consistency. Love that.
Consistency wins, and
every time.
Let me ask you this: where do you guys stay when you're in Boulder?
Well, it depends. Mostly the Marriott. Sometimes we stay with him.
Well, it don't matter. No, Coach, it don't matter because the next time you're there, you need to go to the Boulder Broker Inn. You know what I mean? And tell them that Uncle Neely sent you. You get 20% off. All right, go to the Boulder Broker Hotel.
That's just facts.
Okay.
You won't be the only one. A lot of coaches, a lot of staff stay here, so get that 20% off, dog.
Need that 20 now. We need everything. We need all the coins now.
Yes, sir.
20. Just wanted to put that out there for y'all.
You can't pull up a box Chevy and say give me $5 on 2. Like you got to fill that thing up.
And gas is going up.
It is.
You got to fill that thing up.
Man, let's get to know him a little bit more.
Because when you're dealing with Coach Prime, at some point you're gonna get a tagline or a nickname. Like I don't have no nickname from him. But I got a tagline. That's Neely don't miss no meals or Neely gonna eat. He gonna always pick on me about the cafeteria. And Chauncey is now, the box Chevy.
Box Chevy.
When you heard that nickname, what'd you think?
I ain't know so the first time I heard somebody call him Box, we came up here like, all right, see you later, Box. I said, Box. Because I know Coach Darden though. Like Coach Darden's from Nashville, and his name is Box. So I'm thinking they talking about Coach Box. They talking about him, and I was like, he's like, yeah, everybody call me Box now. I said, why they call you Box? He said, Box Chevy. I said, I ain't mad at that right there. You feel what I'm saying? You can hear the trunk rattling from the base. Yeah, you feel me? I'm an 80s baby. We like donks. So Box
Chevy. The Box Chevy gonna be forever hard. You know what I mean? No matter where you go, you're gonna see a Box Chevy. Classic.
So no, and I'm just I liked it. He loves it. It definitely stuck with me as soon as he told me about it. Box Chevy. I said, okay, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Box Chevy like a tank too.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Remember them deuce in the quarters.
Yeah.
Run through anything right there.
That's the big turns.
Oh, yeah.
That's the big turn.
I'm a deal had one of them.
Yeah, man, too, for sure.
All right. Hey, what's something that Chauncey is really good at that we might not know?
Chauncey is a great performer, right? Like that boy, you put him in front of a crowd, man. He can perform. He can put on the show. No matter what it is, man. He likes the limelight. He's very good at that. He's decent in basketball too. He ain't gonna hoop that much, but he can actually got a nice little soft touch. Yeah. He's decent in basketball. I don't know if he done been hooping while he been up here, but pretty decent in that.
I'm sure they'll get a chance to. That's always something on film of them hooping since Coach Prime been in Colorado. You'll get a shot of the guys hooping or something. Is he a cooker, dancer, singer, anything of that nature?
He can cook, but I think I don't know, man. He used to his mama, so he ain't gonna do nothing. It don't taste like yours, mama type, So yeah.
So what was when she comes to town and he's back home? What's the preferred dish that she making? What do you want?
Well, we ask him, so he'll let us know what he want. Like we came up here. I cooked the salmon. My wife cooked the sides for him. So we had salmon, broccoli, and mashed potatoes when he first came up here. She also did some stuffed bell peppers for him when he came up here. So he likes the meatloaf. He likes my mac and cheese. So we do what we do now.
Go down a little bit.
I can do what I do now. We big guys. I'm 6'3", 300. So you feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Hey, we got to eat now. We got to learn how to feed ourselves too, though.
Did you have any sports background? What's your background or family
high
background
school was
or what?
the high school was the most that I did on the football tip, and on basketball. I play in a couple of leagues. I hoop. I really hoop.
Yeah.
And I play in a couple of leagues. We got some in Nashville called the Fat Boy League, FBBL.
That's
So
dope.
it's a Fat Boy
That's dope.
Basketball League.
I need
Yeah,
to
for
start that
sure.
out here.
Yeah, for sure. It be on you. We got some games on YouTube on there. So, but that's what I do. I do that every Sunday. We do that in the league format. It's for guys 25 and older. You know, and the objective of it is to lose weight. So
Yeah.
you feel what I'm saying? Got a good cause to it too. So,
Yeah.
but yeah, I'm just an athletic guy though. Like I'm pretty big guy, pretty fluent.
Yeah.
You know, just a
Feet
sports
on them
guy.
feet.
Yeah, I'm
You
pretty
know,
good on
when
the feet, man.
when
Yeah.
Chico had asked you about adversity before, whether it was little league when he was just getting started, pee wee ball or something. Well, then was there ever a time he didn't want to do it no more? He always just been like, "No, I'm gonna do this."
Football, not want to do it. No, I'm gonna tell you one thing. Me and my wife was just talking about this. That what made me know that he wanted and really loved football. He liked practice.
Yeah.
Now, that was one thing about me. I was a gamer. Like I would go in the game and I would do every single thing, but I did not want to practice every day. You see what I'm saying? Like that was one thing that when I played sports, I didn't want to do the practice part that much.
Yeah.
He wanted, like he would not want to go to practice. We practiced 30 minutes away from where we lived at when he was younger. And some days where it might look like it's around, like I don't want to drive all the way out there just to not.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I want to go to practice, Dad. So, I mean, of course, we got to go to practice. How you going to say no to somebody who want to be committed to something that they want to do? So that let me know right there that he was serious about it. So just as serious, I'm like that with both of my kids. Just as serious as you are with anything, I'm going to be just as serious about it.
Exactly.
Coach, that's what I was saying. That's a perfect example of what I was saying earlier about like philosophies and people meshing. Because like for Coach Prime, practice is everything. Practice is the game. Like if he doesn't see it at practice, you don't get opportunity in the game.
For sure.
And so a lot of people come here and that's not the culture they used to. They used to practice as a walkthrough, but if I had a big game last week, I'm in the game next week. And Coach Prime is obviously like, I don't care about last week's game. This is what do I see at practice leading into a game.
Yeah. And that's big with us too, though. Like one thing, I'm gonna touch back on Trent a little bit. One thing that Trent Dilfer did do for Lipscomb Academy is he put them boys on like a collegiate practice schedule. Like they didn't used to get home to 7:30, 8 o'clock at night.
Yeah.
Yeah, like from school to 7:30, 8 o'clock at night. That's film, that's run through plays. I mean, but it showed when he was there. He was there for 4 years, won 3 championships. You see what I'm saying? Went to the championship every year too.
Right.
So
that kind of helped prepare him, outside of or instead of just inside the lines, outside the lines for college football.
Yeah. For sure. And he had great coaches too. He I don't know if y'all remember King Dunlap.
Yeah, Big King.
Played for. Big King was his coach as well.
Yeah.
That was his coach's senior year. Big King, when he comes in town, that's who he goes and how's that Big King up there? He still work at Lipscomb Academy as well. Yeah.
All right, so tell me this, Coach Tim. Whether it's you, your wife, grandmama, or somebody, where the hell did Chauncey get that laugh from?
Man, listen. Hey, now that's a unique little laugh too, ain't it, man?
It is. Particularly his size. Like you'll look around like,
yeah.
No, I think it's just him, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's just a part of him, man. That's just, to me, it just shows his personality on how just light and loving he is. He a big guy, but he's not scared to be emotional. When we were growing up, we was taught that wasn't it. And his mom was very, very big on him expressing himself. You know, I was a little old school at first, but then I got with the program because I seen it. You can't argue with results. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like you can argue with everything, but you can't argue with results. So his mother was real big on that. She didn't play about that. Like if he felt hurt or his feelings, and I'd be like, you don't need to. She's like, you can't tell him what he need to do. He might need to let that out. And I understood that as time went on, you know. So
yeah,
love that.
Uncle Neely talked about how Coach Prime is big on, hiring great dads. He's also big on bringing in the recruits and players who are high character guys, right? So let's talk about Chauncey's character. Can you tell me a moment where you saw his character more than his talent?
I feel like just adversity, period. Like, okay, so when you come from where you the guy, you feel like you the man, and you get recruited and you come up here. I say, like, even last year was a lot of adversity. He felt like at some points that, hey, where's my shot? I know I'm supposed to be in here over this, and I know I'm supposed to be in here over that. But he didn't cry. We didn't run. He sit there and faced it, and still worked hard. Still, made sure his film was good. Grades still on point. Made sure he was learning and not just sitting there sulking. I was proud of him for that, because he actually came up here and he felt like when he was having a good spring. He had an okay spring, and then during the season, as the season came last year, he felt like he was doing better. Then he had an ankle injury, and they kind of threw it off. And through that ankle injury, he, I think, went to like third on the depth chart or something like that, and he didn't like it. He ain't never been that far down, and we had plenty of conversations about it, and he's not gonna fold. He built a little different. You feel what I'm saying? He built a little different.
Built different.
Yeah.
I got that. I got that in the title, definitely in the
Yeah, he
description.
definitely built a little different, man. He ain't gonna fold under pressure. Like he got a bigger cause, man. He won't listen. He loved his mother and his sister. Love his pops too. Don't get me wrong. He loved me, but he loves his mother and his sister. He is gonna make sure that he is able to provide for them. You feel what I'm saying? Like he is gonna do whatever it's gonna take to make sure that his mom and his sister is gonna be all right. You feel what I'm
saw
saying?
the field. First game was against Arizona. How was it seeing him out there actually playing?
It was good. He only got in for a couple of plays, so it was like, bittersweet. Of course, you want to see him in there, but you can also tell your child's frustration. So he wanted to play more. So it was definitely great for us to see him actually get in the game. It made us feel like, hey, he's not left out. You feel what I'm saying? Hey, and don't get it wrong. I talk to the coaches. That's one thing that I do love about the staff. I can call Gunner. Like I can sit here and call him right now, and he's gonna answer it truthfully too. It's not gonna be no sugarcoating behind it, because I don't want that. I don't want you to tell me all my son highlights. Tell me what's the problem, if it's a problem, So that's how we get down with things.
And I think, Coach, that's one of those things that's again attached to Coach Prime hiring good men, hiring folks who are good dads. Because you wouldn't want somebody not to take your call and they're custodian of your child.
Facts.
And so you got a good dude like Gunnar White, who was at Jackson State.
Jackson State
all the way here with Coach Prime. Matter of fact, he a Jack State graduate. Like he's from that area.
We met him when he was down there. Like we knew Gunner. Like when we got here, Gunner was the guy who, when Chauncey came on his recruiting trip, Gunner was with us. Because Coach Field was the O-line head coach then, and he was working up under Coach Field. Gunner was the guy with us. I had pictures, I think he still has it in his office, of Gunner and Chauncey when we went to the Jackson State camp. So I already knew Gunner. Me and Gunner got a real good relationship.
Yeah, and then that's like proof putting to the audience out there.
For sure.
He's gonna take the call because he's a dad first.
For sure. Yeah, for sure.
Great point right there, man. Hey, if you just tuning in, y'all make sure y'all put your city, your state in the chat, hit the like button. Let us know where you're checking in from. If you have any questions for the dad of Chauncey Gooden, Mr. Timothy Patton, right here, y'all need to put it in the chat right now so y'all can get them. All super chats will be read and all members will be put on screen also. Unc, I
Tim,
think you highlighted one. Did I miss it?
Did you happen to see the one where
Okay.
Coach Prime was speaking to the team? He got distracted because Chauncey had his shirt up.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. Hey, listen, the honey buns. Oh my gosh, you got to know that's big in Nashville. That's what they say every time they see me, man. Hey, man, did Prime give them 200 buns?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's big, man. Like I said, man, that's beautiful. I like that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, that shows relationship, man.
Yes, that shows that. That shows that, and that was big for
Connecting.
us. Like, we loved that when we seen that. That was the highlight. My wife probably watched it 17 times, just rewinding just that clip. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Does
So
they ever surprise you, like going out and
on.
somebody saying something to you like that?
we've been getting it for a while now. So not really. I know a lot of people in Nashville, so we were used to it, but what really kind of surprised me is I had my own name at first. Now I'm Chauncey's dad to everybody. Yeah, I don't even have my own name. Like, they don't say, "What's up, Tim?" They don't say, "What's up, man? How you doing?" Chauncey dad. That's what they call me now. So, you know what I'm saying? That's what I'm kind of used to it. But they yeah, man, I don't think we've been used to it for a little while now. Nashville, when it comes to football, Chauncey's been on the radar there since probably ninth grade. He started really blowing up after his sophomore year. And so it's probably started right after his sophomore year for us.
Because we walked through, how y'all got here, why y'all chose here, all that. But one thing I want to rewind on during that process is, you talk about somebody at the time that's 16 going on 17, when they're getting ready to make this decision with their family. How do you keep a guy that got 55 offers grounded? Like, and like, without him going like, we straight, we done made it. Now I got 55 offers. Like, we good.
Man, I kind of tell them, look at your bank account. You ain't made it yet. You feel what I'm saying? Look at your bank account at that time anyway. You feel what I'm saying? I can't say that. Can't use that one no more. You feel what I'm saying? I can't use that one no more. But at that time, it's like, he understood. He kind of understood the assignment. We talked to him. Like I said, man, we talk. His mother talks to him probably 3 times a day. I try to talk to him every single day, at least once. His mom gonna call him for everything, and she's gonna make sure that she talks to him. So, and then we both talk to him when I get home, get off from work, and we get settled. We're an hour ahead in Nashville, so we'll be getting in bed around about 7:30, 8 o'clock. And he'll be probably done with everything, school and everything, and be back. So we'll FaceTime him and just check on him, see what he got going on, see how his day went. My questions is about practice, how you feel, mental health straight. Just making sure, and that's always a good, great, awesome, super, perfect type. Them the type of responses I get from.
Yeah, because when you're talking about the internal social media that we have here in Colorado, and then the ability to FaceTime, and you as a dad, you know when he BS, and you know when you need to come check on him.
For sure.
You can tell when something is off because his body language, his expressions.
Sure. Well, I'm not on social media, so I don't see. Only thing I see things on is YouTube. Now, if it is something that, because I don't really think he posts too much on his pages, so I don't really see anything that's gonna really make a red flag. Or Chauncey's big on not disrespecting. He ain't gonna make us look bad. He ain't gonna make his mama gonna say it, y'all. I wish she was here so you could hear her. She gonna say it. Mama gonna say it. She's not gonna play with him about representing her, representing himself. when he step out here, he know who he representing.
Yeah. Well, you
So
kind
he
of
ain't
touched
gonna
on
be-
it. Like, what are some of those morals that you guys have instilled in him?
Well, we just tell him make everything that you do your decision. Don't let nobody influence you to do anything that's not your decision.
Like
So
that.
yeah, because
Write that
it's
down,
big
chat.
on that. Yeah, it's big on that. Because a lot of times, because someone is your friend, you will get in the car with them, or you will be like, okay, cool, long as this don't happen or this don't happen. Well, who's to say that that's gonna happen or that's not gonna happen? Things that you don't think is gonna happen probably will. So just don't do it. And like I said, keep God first. That's big in our household. Effort, because ain't nobody gonna give you anything. We tell them that every day. Like,
Yeah.
if you want this, you're gonna have to go get this.
And you
like
control your effort.
Coach Prime tell me every day. Like Coach
Yeah.
Prime tell me every day, if I give you something, I'm gonna want some.
Facts. Ain't no such thing as a free lunch now.
No.
And that's
You
setting
feel
you
what
up for
I'm
life right
saying?
there, dog. That's setting you up for life.
Yeah. Ain't no
Please
such
believe
thing as a free lunch. It's always a gimme for a gimme.
I'm
You
trying to
know
tell
what
you.
I'm saying? So and like I said, keep God first in front of everything. Don't make us, act like you got some home training.
Yeah.
Like we old school with that. You feel what I'm saying? Like, your business is your business. Keep it that way. You feel what I'm saying? Don't go out here just doing the most for attention. You don't need that.
Mm-hmm.
You get told you get told you loved every day. You get told you mama telling me handsome every day.
That's right.
You feel what I'm saying? So you ain't got to worry about the love part. You don't need no attention. Do you have fun? Enjoy this. So them are some of the
Coach,
things.
you talk to some grown folks too now.
I'm trying to tell you.
This good info for grown folks. This ain't just kids talk.
It's some people in the chat.
Yeah.
I mean, just think how many grown folks get in trouble doing something to try to impress people that don't like them no way. I don't know them anyway.
Don't even know. Ain't even gonna pay attention to them.
Exactly.
You see what I'm saying?
It's the what's the movie? I'm gonna get you sucker when he walk out of there with the fish shoes in the platform and he's stepping like this right here.
Step out and he break them.
Yeah, but
because he was doing it for
no.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
like just make sure it's something that you want to do. We big on that. Like don't let nobody drive your car. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? Make sure it's your car. Be the driver. This is your journey. You control it. You control the narrative.
100%. Love that. Any questions from the chat real quick? One of them was I did see what's his favorite food. Or did you answer that one already? What is his favorite?
I mean, he from the South, man. He like chicken. That boy like chicken. He from the South. He like chicken. He likes salmon too. But chicken, I would probably say, is his favorite. Is what, if he want his mama to cook, or he want me to get on that grill or something, he gonna eat now.
Has he told you guys?
Coach, we ain't missing no meals.
We ain't missing no meals.
Hey, Coach, let me tell you a quick one. When I first got here,
great chef up there too.
Went to the grocery store. Man, I was kind of like Doughboy on Boys in the Hood. I don't know why I'm going. We ain't got no money. I'm going anyway. So I'm walking around and I ain't got nothing in my basket. And then finally I pick up something, walk around some more, and I pick up something else. It's okay. Let me go ahead and check out. And when I checked out, put the stuff up on the counter, the lady looked at me and I ain't have on nothing to see you. Lady looked at me and said, "You one of the new coaches?" I looked at my basket, Coach. I had watermelon and fried chicken. I got outside. I called Coach Prime. I said, "Dog, I think I done hurt our image already."
You were here with watermelon and fried chicken, and that's it.
I came out here with half a fried chicken and half a watermelon.
Come on, dog.
No, for sure.
Unconsciously, yes.
No,
I'm
unconsciously.
with you, Chauncey. We gonna get that chicken.
Yeah, we're gonna get that chicken now. No, but he loves them chicken though.
Yeah.
He's a chicken guy. He's a chicken guy.
Well, hey, we excited about him this year.
Yeah.
You know, where's mom and sister? We missed them today. We wish we had them
They
on.
actually they were at first they was at his house, and then they went on like a girls thing. They went to the movies. They had already had that plan. They wanted to do something, and she, I just went on and handled it. At first they wanted me to go, but I told her, this is my focus today. This is my focus today. This is what I wanted. I wanted this though. I wanted them to know about my boy now. Come on,
right.
man. You got to promote your boy when you can promote your boy now.
Exactly.
I'm gonna promote my guy.
That's what I tell people. Hey, this is a platform for you to come on here and talk about your son. Who doesn't want to do that? I know my mom did it so much where
I can pop it about mine now. I can pop it about mine. I love mine. You know what I'm saying? So we're gonna pop it about ours, man. I see one in there. What's the biggest improvement you've seen in his game? Footwork, hand placement. I think his footwork has definitely gotten better. He's always been like a big horse, so he's always been hard to move. But I think his footwork is definitely his step. Everything is good. His punch has gotten stronger and better. I think his hand placement, like I said, has gotten better. So them are some of the biggest improvements that I've seen on the little film.
All right.
Yeah.
Uncle, you had anything else?
Man, I'm about to go get me some chicken.
Yeah,
you got everybody hungry thinking about some chicken.
Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? Promote the chicken.
Speaking of promotion, we got an unofficial official promotion right here. We got a nice beard. You're sporting right there. Unc got his beard. I'm working on mine. So shout out to Rewind It. Why look 45? You can look 35. We want to stay in our prime and rewind the time right there. One day we're gonna have an official sponsorship from them. What you think about that?
We do make I do make the 40s look good though.
You better tell them.
Yeah, I'm saying beer gang in
the building.
Yeah,
y'all running up, chat.
I'm like Terrell Owens once said, I love me some me.
I love me some me. You hear me? Hey, that was one thing I was happy. I met T.O. That was the first time me meeting him here when we.
He's always up there in Boulder too.
I know. I seen him. I took a picture with him and everything. Yeah, I like T.O. man. T.O. I love me some me too, T.O.
Yeah. Speaking of like the guys that come visit, did Chauncey mention to you that Nate Newton was here last week?
No, he didn't mention Nate was here.
Yeah, Nate sat in a couple meetings, and they can't really get involved in coaching, but they can make remarks and that kind of stuff. So he was pouring into the group.
Okay, that's what's up, man. Yeah, now listen, I'm a Titan. I'm from Nashville. If they hear me say anything else, I'm probably gonna have to hear it. But I grew up my dad a cowboy. Yeah. My daddy, his daddy, my uncles, a cowboy. You feel what I'm saying? That's my day. So I grew up a cowboy. Yeah. I'm a Titan though. I ain't gonna take no lie, but I still love my Cowboys, even though we,
Well, you got a young quarterback over there, Cam Ward. You got Shador Sanders.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Just changed his number. What you think about Cam Ward and his performance and his trajectory?
I think he got a little bit more comfortable at the end. I definitely, I'm all in on him. Our quarterback. So you get behind who you got on your team. You feel what I'm saying? If that's your team, you get behind them. You feel what I'm saying? I'm big on that as well. So I'm behind Cam, man. I think that if the Titans do what I would want them to do in the draft, then I think we're gonna have something real nice and special. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I just, I hope they do what I think they're gonna do.
Yeah. You got your new stadium coming online, and
yeah, for sure. Yeah, I'm
on the show.
Yeah, man, it's gonna be cool. I'm definitely looking forward to it. I'm gonna go to a couple of games. I used to be a PSL holder, but once we got rid of everybody, it was might well get rid of this PSL.
In fact, man, we on our show, The Morning Run, we've had Coach Barlow for Tennessee State on.
Oh, have you?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're proud. Yeah, my pastor and really a lot of family members and everything graduated from TSU. So we love TSU as well.
Yeah.
We love TSU. They
Nashville is an
sleeping.
underrated city too, man. I'm sure you know because
Yeah, they be
you
sleeping
live
on
there.
us.
Man,
They
let
be
me
Sleeping on
tell you
sleeping
this,
on us.
Nashville,
bro.
man.
They
It
only
ain't
think about the
underrated.
country.
All the people moving in that traffic, that
I
secret
know,
been
man.
blowed
It's
up.
terrible. That's the only thing I do hate. Because like I said, I'm born and raised, man. So I was there when it wasn't, when you can get everywhere in Nashville in 15, 20 minutes.
Yep.
So now you cannot get anywhere.
And you don't even know where Nashville start and stop no more. It's like
That's facts. That's facts.
it's huge, man.
So yeah, man, but they sleeping on Nashville. They think it's our country, man. You know what I'm saying? It's
No,
Hey,
it's
it's a
definitely not all
beautiful
country.
city. It's a beautiful city. You come down there, you're gonna have your good time. You can find you something to do now.
Yeah,
You feel
for
what I'm
sure.
saying? You can definitely find you something to
If
do.
you with the right crowd, they take you downtown and get the party like, woo!
Woof.
Yeah, one of those parties. One of those type of
Yeah.
parties right there, where you might talk like this right here and you got to double fist it. Got two of them in your hand right there. Got them. Yeah.
They gonna buy them too, though. They gonna buy them.
Yeah.
You ain't even gonna have to do it. They gonna buy them for you.
They gonna buy them for you.
They gonna buy them for you. Hey, you ain't got one? You ain't got you one?
You better come on
he
over
gonna
here.
do them.
What the hell?
They friendly down there.
What's your name, Neely? Neely, I got two of them for you, Neely.
I got two of them.
He go open that,
got a great
box
beard.
up. She go open that box and there's like a glowing light come out.
Yeah.
And it's his big belt buckle, his tight jeans. And he throw them on and he go to downtown Nashville and he in the interior then.
And I put them something out there right there.
Like
nah, but for real though, man, we love our city. We love Nashville, man.
Love Nashville,
all the people
man.
in it. All the people in it. If you've never been, it's a great place to visit. You're gonna definitely get Southern hospitality. We got great food spots.
That Nashville hot chicken, boy.
And we are the birth. So just know Princess Hot Chicken is the first place to ever do it. So all the Nashville hot, you ain't gonna know it for real until you come down there and get you some real hot chicken. So for sure.
Well, before we get up out of here, gonna take it back to Colorado real quick. We got a question in the chat said, what did Chauncey think of the college atmosphere in his first year?
Man, he loved it. Like now, Chauncey's very independent. So when he got his car, he was 15. We got to tell him to come home. You feel me? We got to give him a curfew and we got to tell him, because if you say he want to come out, he want to be outside. You feel what I'm saying? So he would always, friend's house, he was happy to get his freedom and his independence, and he wanted to prove that he can handle that. Mm-hmm. And I think he did a great job. Mm-hmm. You feel what I'm saying? I think he did a great job, man. And with y'all helping guide him, because it takes that. You got to have some type of structure, even if we can't be there, you still have to have some type of structure in place when they got some money and they got all that freedom. Yeah, you feel what I'm saying? For them not to make those mistakes, because all the angles, they're gonna come from all the angles now. Mm-hmm. Every angle that you can think of, they're gonna come from it.
Man, Coach tells the team all the time, forget this gold jacket, these interceptions, these punt returns for touchdowns. He said the biggest ability I've ever had in my life is my ability to say no and walk away.
Hey now. All right. Hey now. And learning that young, mm-hmm. is so helpful. Yeah. A lot of us don't learn that till later on in life. Yeah. You feel what I'm saying? You can learn that, you can get that in early. Hey, you're gonna be so much better off.
Yes, indeed. Well, last question on the night. What do you want to leave everybody out there with that they need to know about your son, Chauncey?
Just know that, man, he's a big guy, but he's a very loving guy. He likes to have fun. He likes to joke. He's very light. He'll love on you. You feel what I'm saying? Because that's what he's taught, and he gets that from his family. So he's big on family. It's all about family, God, and then the bag. You feel what I'm saying? So, hey, that's what we're teaching them. God, family,
gotta take care of the family.
Bag. Then the bag now. You feel what I'm saying? So, but he loves everybody that loves him. So Don't ever be afraid to approach him. You know, he's a great kid, man. Great kid. I'm proud to be his dad for sure.
Well, Coach, man, it's been a pleasure having you on Prime Parents, and I'm gonna leave you with this, father to father, about your son. When Coach Prime lost his chain of thought because of his shirt, I told Chauncey, I said, next time I'm gonna have mine rolled up with you. Let's see what you do. We're gonna give two of them to look at.
Yeah, for sure.
Unbelievable. Hey, thank you, Coach. We appreciate you, Coach. And
I appreciate y'all for this.
Anytime you want to come on, you got a message, you got something you want to share, you got a platform right here.
All right, man. I appreciate that, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate you. Bro.
All right, man. God bless y'all.
Same, brother. Be safe out there.
Another episode of Prime Parents right here. Y'all know what to do. Hit that like, subscribe, comment, and everything else. Unc, what you think about that?
Man, it's another banger, man. Season 3. It's been killing it. It's been hot. The block is hot. Yeah. Taking nothing away from seasons 1 and 2, but season 3 is off to a roll. And we ain't finna stop, Chico.
No doubt.
Stop.
If y'all want to watch all of the episodes, you can catch up. You know, go to my channel, go to Prime Parents playlist, and you can see from season 1. I think we started with Travis Hunter's dad. Check out Travis Hunter's dad on Prime Parents, to Alejandro's Mata family on there, and they're talking about everything, and it should be on and on, man. Y'all go there, check out the playlist, marathon, binge watch it, and everything else. Prime Parents right here.
When I was sitting in the offensive staff meeting, today, and Coach Marion turned to me and said, man, y'all killing with that Prime Parents, man. I love that. I love what y'all do. Appreciate that, big coach. Appreciate that, big coach. And don't forget, tomorrow, Friday, is a practice day. So the morning room will be live. Me and Big Dog Chico. Also, the pressers, if I'm not mistaken, is going to be the defensive line side of the ball. So we'll hear from Coach Pun and some of the players from the defensive line side of the ball. And then, Chico, counting tomorrow's practice and the spring game, there are only 4 more. So we got Friday, Tuesday, Thursday, Saturday. So the spring game, which is practice 15, is April the 11th. Get in where you fit in. Spring ball is winding down.
We'll have you guys covered right here like none other. Matter of fact, we're going to have you covered like grandma's quilt. Remember that? The big heavy quilt. Ooh, like a heavyweight. That's where weighted blankets came from. They was like, we're going to recreate grandma's quilt. You know what? That's another story. Y'all know what to do, man. Hit the like, subscribe, comment, all the other good stuff. Follow your dogs, and we're going to get up and up out of here, man. It's Prime Parents, Big Dog Chico, Uncle Neely up in this thing. Peace in the Middle East. Yeah, let's go.